Hi everyone, I'm Frank from the tech marketing team at Databricks. Today I'm excited to showcase Databricks Workflows, a managed orchestration service fully integrated with our data intelligence platform. It simplifies creating, managing, monitoring, and repairing workflows for all your ETL, analytics, and machine learning pipelines. Let's explore a practical workflow example using our Data and AI Summit cookie dataset. Our workflow has two key objectives. It adopts a data-driven approach to identify prime locations for new bakehouse flagship stores, leveraging fresh data. It also generates AI-powered descriptions of these locations, factoring in local ingredients. Let's peek under the hood to see how it's constructed. The workflow consists of several components. A Delta Live Table DLT task for data ingestion and transformation. Switching to DLT, you can see it seamlessly integrates continuously updated real-time sales data from SQL Server with franchise information from Salesforce. Both data streams were ingested using fully managed Lakeflow connectors, showcasing data ingestion in a real-world scenario. Back to workflows, we have an if-then task for conditional branching and a SQL task that leverages an AI function to interact with large language models like DBRX, GPT, or Llama. And then two notebooks, one for the false case of the if-then branch and one for triggering a downstreams app. This combination allows for the efficient data processing, flexible workflow orchestration, and advanced AI-driven analytics. The intuitive point-and-click authoring experience allows you to add new tasks effortlessly. For instance, to iterate overall flagship store locations and perform an API callout for each, I could employ a for each loop. Additionally, you can incorporate other task types, such as Python, jar files, dashboard refreshes, triggering a dbt project, or another workflow. Workflow itself is a service run by Databricks with more than 99.95% availability. The tasks executed by workflows run on serverless compute. Serverless compute provides fast, efficient, and reliable processing without infrastructure management, offering pay-per-use pricing and elastic scalability. Workflows is fully integrated with Unity Catalog, the unified governance solution that provides centralized data discovery, access control, auditing, and lineage. For example, here is the full end-to-end lineage diagram of our cookies example, including volumes, tables, streaming tables, and materialized views. Let's talk about Git integration for a moment. Git settings in Databricks Workflows enable jobs to run version-controlled code from Git repositories, streamlining production deployments. Now let's explore one of Workflow's most powerful features, automated triggers. In this example, I've set the workflow to run every 10 minutes, ensuring regular data processing. Another option would be using a file trigger. If a file arrives in the bakehouse volume, it can kick off our workflow. This feature supports various cloud object stores and offers flexible configurations based on file patterns, prefixes, and directories. Another powerful option is the table trigger. For example, updates to the bakehouse sales customer table could automatically trigger our analysis pipeline. For a workflow, I could also define job parameters to dynamically customize task behavior, notifications for workflow start, success, failure, or a workflow exceeding the duration threshold, and also workflow permissions to control access and execution rights. Workflows include centralized monitoring to simplify life for end users. This view shows me the current active runs and completed runs for the last 60 days. It also includes tasks that were triggered by external orchestrators. When it comes to observability, I appreciate the matrix view. This view represents jobs over time, complete with execution details like run ID, duration, and task completion status. The graphical display of total execution time facilitates quick identification of longer-running jobs and tasks that failed. Databricks Workflow now also offers a timeline view for visualization and debugging. The timeline view displays job runs as horizontal bars on a timeline, showing task dependencies, durations, and status. Users can easily understand the flow of execution, identify bottlenecks, and troubleshoot issues. The timeline view includes a critical path highlighting and the integration of query profiles. This intuitive tool helps to manage and optimize complex workflows efficiently. So if you detected an issue in one of the workflows, you just click on Repair and Rerun. You then define if you want to rerun an individual task or all downstream tasks from the issue. You can highlight the error easily, and then you can click on Diagnose Error, which will give you a precise error message and a recommendation how to fix that issue. And then if you rerun that particular workflow, it's just rerunning the affected tasks, which will finish much quicker and successfully finish. While we focused on the UI so far in this demo, Workflows also provides an API for integration with external orchestrators like Apache Airflow. We offer Terraform providers if your organization already has a robust DevOps framework, or if your engineering team is well versed in Terraform. However, for most users looking into CI/CD, we recommend Databricks Asset Bundles, sometimes also called dApps. dApps provide a more accessible and streamlined way to manage infrastructure. dApps simplify the packaging and deployment through a YAML file that defines the structure and components of your project, including workflows and notebooks and SQL and ML models. You can use any IDE, such as VS Code, to create this file, but this YAML config file can also be generated from an existing workflow. This allows data professionals to focus on their core tasks without being bogged down by infrastructure complexities. Customers can use dApps to promote their project definition from a dev to a prod environment using any CI/CD tool of their choice. Here's the key takeaway from this demonstration. Databricks Workflows is the fully managed lakehouse orchestration service for building reliable workflows on any cloud. We at Databricks believe it's the best orchestrator for the lakehouse. Adopting Workflows now paves the way for a seamless transition into the forthcoming unified Lakeflow platform, eliminating the need for future migrations.